on my face. I see the light at the end of the tunnel.
How does your country feel about the new development?
Ethiopia feels that all this is as a result of the economic situation, that the Sudanese voices need to be heard because their human rights are being violated, and that this doesn't promote any unity in their country.
Okay, so Sudan delegates, what do you think should be the Security Council's next action on Darfur?
The Security Council's next action in Darfur will be to impose sanctions on Sudan, but those sanctions will not be as great because we don't want to totally restrict the growth of Sudan, and the Security Council also decided that it will empower women since the women are the most vulnerable group in Sudan.
Has your country's position changed in any way after this development?
China recognizes the fact that genocide is taking place in Sudan and is fully aware of the number of citizens that are dying every day in Sudan. We recommend that a ceasefire approach be made immediately, but see no reason why our ideology on this position be changed.
What will be your country's contribution in resolving the current situation?
Mexico believes that the Sudanese government should allow international organizations and NGOs to help them, not only providing humanitarian aid, but also for peace and security.
How does your country feel about the new development?
Okay, my country feels very sad for the people in Darfur, and it believes that in order to end this conflict, the Janjaweed militia should be stopped. And in doing this, we think that those in the government who are aiding them with funds to help them procure new weapons should be stopped and tried. And we believe this will deter others from further promoting the violence.
What do you make of the Secretary General's statement?
The Secretary General said that the perpetrators should be punished, and the U.S. believes that they should. And it's also emphasized that help should be given to the Sudanese government. The U.S. believes that it shouldn't be given to the Sudanese government by the people of Sudan, because the Sudanese government started the war.
What would be your country's contribution to resolving the current crisis?
We think that this is a genocide and it should be treated as such. We want to impose sanctions on the Sudanese government, and we want to send more humanitarian aid to the people of Sudan. So the Sudanese government will yield to pressure and will disarm the Janjaweed as they promised.
Has the British government's position changed on this matter?
The United Kingdom's position has not changed on this matter, and this is because I still believe that security measures and humanitarian aid should be provided for the people of Darfur in order to lead to peace.
What do you think should be the Security Council's next action on Darfur?
Uganda believes that security should be tightened around the villages in Darfur to minimize the amount of deaths that occur there.
What would be your brief comment on the statement made by the Secretary General?
Bosnia and Herzegovina agrees with what he said. I think if the Sudanese government allows the Security Council to help them, it will do us some good, because that's the main problem right now.
What is your country's contribution in resolving the current crisis?
Well, my country is planning to send humanitarian aid, food and medicine for the sick people there, and also provide them with good water to drink, and also provide the children with the better immunization so that they can grow up to be healthy and strong.
How does your country feel about the new developments in Sudan?
The Republic of Lebanon is very devastated about this problem and is ready to help the government of Sudan in any way to solve this problem.
So your comments about the Secretary General's statement?
Austria totally agrees with the statement the Secretary General made, and we believe that immediate actions are to be taken in order to save lives in Sudan.
What do you think should be the Security Council's next action on Darfur?
Nigeria thinks that the security's next action on Darfur should be that they should send humanitarian and aid and security personnel.
How does the country feel about the new development?
Gabon believes that sanctions should be imposed on the Janjaweed, that if the sanctions are hardened enough, the Janjaweed will stop all they are doing and be at peace with the black Arabs.
What do you make of the new developments in Sudan?
We believe that the AU forces, peacekeepers, must be well financed and also well armed. That will stop the bloodshed.
What do you think should be the next line of action by the Security Council on Darfur?
Well, I think the Security Council should impose sanctions on Sudan and bring all the perpetrators to book.
A desperate lover is back in town with a perfect plan, connections, multiple identities, to charm her childhood sweetheart back into her life by keeping her rival close, her ex even closer. After all, some men never get over their exes. Be My Guest, showing at Silverbird Cinemas from February 17th.
Hi, my true love. I still love you.
Watch out, she can fool you too. Your mind is going to spin, and you may want to see it again. Be My Guest.
I'm Priscilla David Akuma. I'm 12 years old in Mary Mother of Good Counsel School, Form 1A.
My name is Peggy Dazi and I attend to Marriott School. I am in Form 2 and I'm 14 years old.
The delegates presents a challenge to me. It would challenge me to know more about international issues, learn to solve problems of today's world, and test my research abilities.
My dad and both my headmaster inspired me to join Lifelink Model UN. Now I have a lot of confidence and courage in doing what I want to do and doing the right thing.
I'm Michael Drew, a teacher of Mary Mother of Good Counsel School. And Priscilla is also my subject, and I've known her for quite a long time. She's very serious lady in class.
Priscilla is a very good friend of mine, and we've always been together. And I hope she does well and brings us good results from the delegates.
Eyes are open to seeing a lot of things. I have courage to pursue what I want to do, and I believe I'll become a great person in the future.
I can see the colors of a rainbow, and I can feel the sun on my face.
Interesting. Some shocking developments have arisen in our show today. In the United Nations, the Security Council is responsible for responding to such situations as soon as they emerge. How will our delegates fare in responding to this situation? They need to react as quickly as possible so that there will be a solution to this problem. Let's see our delegates rise to the task as we go on next week.
At the sound of a victory.